So just to finish, what I wanted to do is to show you the potential of doing text mining on the web. So in order to do that, I already finished with this. In order to do that, let's suppose that we have a very real and very actual problem. You own a company and you just release a new product, or you're using a new brand, right? And you have customers, but you're not so lucky, and probably most of your clients, most of your customers didn't like your product. Other part of them did. So, can I do some sort of mining analysis on that? Well, I could do it if the customers provide information based on text. And one of the ways that the current user provide information in the form of text is, for instance, the blogs. So you use the blog to talk about some topic, to provide some opinion about something. The problem is nobody, a system, nobody is reading this blog. Obviously, you can read it manually. You can read and look at some blog, and you come up with something like, all right, so at the end of the story, you realize that this guy didn't like the product, or this guy didn't like that politician, or this guy didn't like the brand. So what I'm going to show you is a way to do text mining when we are provided with blog information. So what about if I want to analyze the emotions, the sentiment of the people providing opinion on the web? So what the hell has to do with this? What I did a lot, because we have text. But obviously you will see that, oh, it's not a full text, it's a very short one. Actually, it's a very ambiguous, a very short one, right? And the way how the people provide emotion is not very straightforward. So a method to do this kind of analysis would be very interesting. So what I'm going to show is a very simple demo of how we can do what is actually in this day called sentiment analysis, which is actually a form of text mining applying to blogs. But what I want to get at the end is a sort of analysis in order to make some decision. So let's say that this is a very simple example. What it is, we have this system trained with information about movies, right? It could be politics, it could be history, whatever. So I know that can be seen from the back. Yeah. So I don't know how long it's going to take, but no more than 2 minutes, right? So let's suppose that I want the system to give me an analysis about what these people think about some movie. In this case, I provide a Hulk. So I would like to know what the people think about Hulk. Actually, it's taking not long because it's analyzing on real time. So it's looking for some blogs. What it does then is to extract the text of the blog, try to identify key information, and then try to classify every blog. So if I find a blog, I could say, okay, this blog represents a negative emotion. That means that this guy didn't like the movie, or this guy did like the movie. And in the end, I want an overview of the analysis made by the system, by text mining task. According to my...
Maybe it's not connected?
No, it's connected.
You are using my account?
Yes.
Okay, because I disconnected from here.
No, it shouldn't be any problem. No, it's still connected.
Okay.
So we have to be a little patient. I hope, right? Right. So, it's in Spanish, sorry. But what is a very simple one. What we get at the end, the system is saying that, okay, almost 64% of the people actually has a negative emotion. 64 people think that, or said that they didn't like the movie. And now the problem is how the system knew that the people didn't like the movie, considering that the people talk in different ways. If I find something like I didn't like the movie, it's pretty obvious, but it's hidden information. Or maybe using in a blog to be something like, I didn't like the movie except for the fact that this has a very good part of, so there's some sort of contradiction here, which is very different. And actually, this is a very simple case. It's a very simple example where we have two, what is called polarities, positive, negative. But we're going to have more predefined polarities. So I like, but not too much. No, I have some attraction to this guy, or any other kind of polarity. So actually, a lot of companies are trying to sell this kind of information, where the use is quite obvious. Think about this for politics. So I could try to analyze what the people think about some politician or some product or something like that. So you can think about the potential. Right. Okay. Sorry about the delay.
Thank you.